Welcome to the deep dive. We take your source material, distill it down, and pull out the most important bits of knowledge.
Exactly.
Today, our mission is really to cut through the noise on essential safety and first aid. We're digging into the info you shared, gonna unpack what it really means to be, well, prepared, not just informed, but genuinely ready.
Ready for those unexpected moments. Yeah.
Think of it like building your own personal safety toolkit, maybe with a few surprising facts along the way.
And that's the core of it, isn't it? This deep dive. It's not just about, like, memorizing a list.
Right.
It's a shortcut to competence.
Yeah.
Moving past just knowing stuff
Yeah.
to actually understanding it so you can act.
Actionable understanding. I like that.
Yeah. We'll explore everything from, preventing common accidents, day-to-day stuff, to those immediate life-saving responses in emergencies. Connecting the dots so you get the what and the why.
Okay, let's start with something that sounds simple. Personal safety. Our sources keep pointing out that a big chunk of injuries aren't, intentional harm.
No, they're accidents. Unintentional things happening in everyday places.
That feels like a real blind spot sometimes. We worry about the big threats, maybe.
Exactly. That distinction is fascinating. We focus on intentional stuff, but the material shows accidental falls. Way more common than, say, a deliberate attack. And the sources, they highlight 3 common types of these unintentional injuries to really watch out for. Falls, poisoning, and fires.
Okay, falls first. The material says they're the most common unintentional injury.
Staggering numbers.
Yeah.
684,000 cases worldwide, it mentioned.
Wow.
And it makes you think, doesn't it? How many happen in places we think are totally safe? Familiar spots.
Yeah, like at home.
Exactly. And what small changes could make a real difference?
So what are those prevention tips? Beyond the obvious, I guess.
Well, the key insight isn't always big changes. It's more about cultivating this conscious awareness.
A safety scan habit, you called it earlier?
Yeah, something like that. Simple things like keeping stairs well maintained,
Yeah.
good lighting in your home,
Crucial.
and just being extra cautious with kids around high places, obviously. It's about being proactively vigilant.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, what about poisoning? That seems like it could be quite subtle.
It can be,
Yeah.
and really serious,
Hmm.
whether it's chemicals, medicines misused, even food contamination.
Right.
So the material stresses, the basics, store hazardous chemicals and medicine securely, designated spots,
Out of reach.
and be really careful, really conscious, using pesticides and things like that.
Okay.
And crucially, know who to call. Our source mentioned a specific number, 937, for poisoning.
937.
Now, this is really important for you listening. That number, 937, is likely specific to the region the source material came from. Probably the Middle East, given other contexts.
Oh, good point.
So always, always make sure you know your local emergency numbers. They vary a lot country to country.
Excellent reminder. Okay, and fires, especially home fires. Devastating.
Absolutely. And the sources really emphasize electrical safety.
Yeah.
So many fires start with faulty wiring, overloaded outlets,
Yeah, you hear about that.
and then proper storage of flammable stuff keep it away from heat sources. And just being safe with heaters, cooking equipment, it's non-negotiable, really.
These preventative steps, falls, poisoning, fires, fastily, they seem foundational for safety right where you live.
Definitely. Within your immediate environment.
Okay, so we've talked about keeping our personal spaces safe, but, we spend a lot of time out in public, especially on the roads. How do the sources tackle traffic safety, moving beyond just be a good driver?
That's a vital connection.
Yeah.
If you kind of zoom out, traffic safety, as the sources present it, it really rests on 3 legs.
Like a stool.
Sort of, yeah. It's the vehicle, the road itself, and the driver or road user.
Okay.
Vehicle safety means regular checks, proactive stuff, tires, lights, brakes, routine maintenance. Can't skip it.
Right.
And the roads themselves matter. Clear signs, working traffic lights, good upkeep. That's infrastructure.
And then the human element, which feels like the biggest wild card.
It often is. Driver behavior.
Yeah.
That's where personal responsibility is huge and where things often go wrong.
So what do the sources highlight there?
Well, sticking to the rules, traffic laws, speed limits, using seatbelts non-negotiable. And this one really hits home now. Avoiding distractions. Phones, eating, whatever takes your focus off driving.
Huge issue.
And obviously driving under the influence. Just don't.
Yeah.
And the stats here from the sources, they're sobering.
Whoa.
Road accidents are the leading cause of death for people aged 15 to 20.
Wow. Leading cause.
Yeah. And get this, 48% of deaths for those aged 15 to 44 traffic accidents.
Almost half.
And even more specific, 73% of traffic deaths among males under 25. 73%.
That is incredibly impactful, not just a number. Why so high for young males? It makes you wonder.
It raises serious questions, doesn't it, about risk perception, maybe specific behaviors in that group. How do we target interventions effectively?
Yeah.
But beyond those insights, the core prevention message is consistent. Stick to speed limits, obey signals, maintain your vehicle, use safety devices, ditch the distractions.
It's comprehensive, but individual choices matter massively.
Enormously.
Okay, shifting gears again. Let's talk about those critical moments. Medical emergencies.
Right.
Our source defines them as those sudden health crises needing immediate medical help. Every second counts.
Absolutely. And knowing what to do, who to call, that can literally be the difference.
So who do you call?
This is where understanding and rapid action are just invaluable. Immediate first aid if possible, and getting emergency services involved fast. That's the core message.
Okay.
Now, the source material gave a list of numbers. Again, remember, these are likely specific to certain regions, probably the Middle East, based on the sources.
Got it. Regional context is key.
So it listed 911 for general emergencies, 998 for ambulance, 9900 for medical emergencies, and 999 for police.
Okay, a range of numbers there.
Crucially, verify your local numbers. Have them ready wherever you are. Don't assume they're the same.
Good. So you've made the call. What's the general protocol then?
3 key steps. First, check the scene. Is it safe for you? Your safety comes first.
Right. Don't become another casualty.
Exactly. Second, call emergency services right away. Don't hesitate.
Okay.
Third, if you're trained and it's safe, provide first aid. And the sources get specific about unconsciousness, which is critical.
Yeah, what do you do?
If someone's unconscious but they are breathing, put them in the recovery position. Helps keep their airway open.
Okay, recovery position.
But if they're unconscious and not breathing, that's immediate CPR.
CPR.
And the source specifically mentioned hands-only CPR.
Hands only.
Yeah, just continuous chest compressions, fast and hard, about 100 to 120 compressions a minute. No rescue breaths needed if you're not trained or unable.
So even without full training, you can do something vital.
Exactly. Simple, direct action saves lives.
Building right on that. Let's talk first aid itself. The sources call it that immediate temporary care for injury or sudden illness, being that first line of defense.
Precisely. And the goals are profound, really. Preserve life, stop things from getting worse, promote recovery until the professionals arrive.
It makes you think about the impact you can have right away.
Totally, even before the ambulance gets there. So let's look at some specifics from the sources. Wounds, for example.
Okay, cuts, scrapes.
Yeah, damage to skin or tissue could be simple, could be deep. First, aid steps. Clean your hands first.
Good hygiene.
Then apply direct pressure. Clean cloth. Stop the bleeding.
Pressure, got it.
Clean the wound water, antiseptic. Cover it with a sterile dressing. And obviously, deep wounds, get medical help.
Right. What about fainting? Seems common, but maybe misunderstood.
Fainting or syncope, that temporary loss of consciousness, not enough blood to the brain.
Yeah.
The protocol is actually quite simple, but effective. Lay the person down flat.
Okay.
Elevate their legs. Loosen any tight clothes, collar, belt. Make sure they have fresh air, good ventilation.
Legs up, loosen clothes, fresh air.
And if they don't come around quickly, or it keeps happening, call 997 or your local equivalent.
Okay. Burns.
Burns. Tissue damage from heat, chemicals, electricity, different degrees.
Right.
The immediate action. Cool the burn. Cold running water. For quite a while, actually. 10, 20 minutes if possible.
Cold water.
Yes. And crucially, this is often misunderstood. Don't use ice or butter, ointments, weird home remedies.
No ice? Why not?
Can cause more damage, like frostbite on top of the burn. Just cool running water. Then cover it loosely with a sterile dressing. And for severe burns, definitely get medical help fast.
Okay, cool water, sterile dressing, no ice. Got it. Heat stroke. That sounds serious.
It is. Very serious. This is when the body just overheats and can't cool itself down anymore.
What are the signs?
Red flags include really hot skin, maybe dry, maybe sweaty, high body temperature, rapid pulse, dizziness, nausea. Confusion's a big one.
Yeah, confusion. That's key.
Yeah. First aid, get them somewhere cool immediately. Shade, air conditioning, anywhere out of the heat.
Cool them down.
Actively cool their body. Wet cloths, spray with cool water, fanning. If it looks severe, call 997 or your local emergency number without delay.
Right. And epilepsy. Seizures.
Yeah, caused by disturbances in the brain's electrical activity. Symptoms can be convulsions, losing consciousness, sometimes foaming at the mouth.
Scary to witness. What's the first aid?
The absolute priority is safety. Protect the person from injury. Move furniture, hard objects away. Cushion their head if you can.
Protect from injury.
Loosen tight clothing around the neck. Once the main seizure stops, if they're unconscious, put them in the recovery position, on their side.
Recovery position again.
Yes, and this is vital. Do not try to hold them down or restrict their movements.
Don't restrain them.
No. And absolutely do not put anything in their mouth, no fingers, no objects. That's a dangerous myth.
Okay, nothing in the mouth. Important.
If the seizure goes on for more than 5 minutes, or they have trouble breathing afterwards, or have another seizure quickly, call 997 or your local emergency number.
This is really practical, step-by-step stuff. Shows how crucial first aid is in those first minutes.
It really empowers anyone who's there to potentially make a huge difference.
And it's interesting how the sources also touch on the bigger picture, the institutional side.
You're absolutely right. It's not just about what one person does. The sources mentioned, for instance, the Saudi Red Crescent Authority, established way back in 1963. By 2019, they'd expanded to over 450 first aid centers.
Wow, that's significant growth.
It really shows how organized, widespread training and support systems are vital for saving lives and improving outcomes on a national level. It connects individual action to a larger framework.
So, wrapping this up, what does all this mean for you listening right now?
Yeah, what's the takeaway?
We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding those subtle, unintentional injuries to knowing exactly what to do step by step in a crisis. This wasn't just about getting information, was it?
No, it's about empowerment.
Yeah.
Shifting from just reacting, maybe, to being able to proactively anticipate and respond effectively. Yeah. Precisely. Knowledge is great, but it's most valuable when you understand it, internalize it, and can apply it. The relevance here is just huge. By grasping these protocols, you're not just informed, you're equipped.
Equipped to make a difference.
A tangible difference in critical moments for yourself, for people around you. Which leads to a final thought, maybe.
Go for it.
How might you, right now, proactively look at your own environment, your home, your workplace? Use what we've talked about today.
Like doing that safety scan.
Yeah. How can that immediately enhance safety for you, for your family, colleagues, and maybe, what's one concrete step, just one thing you'll do this week to apply this knowledge, to become that little bit more prepared?